Hello everyone! I'm back live again, finally, after a little break because of like weather and work and lots of stuff going on. I just basically had the fourth sitting in my tattoo studio and got more stuff done and had to take a few days a break because I was completely taped up in foil and couldn't move the arm properly. But yeah, I'm back. Today actually I wanted to continue finishing up the track medals. There are 2 left. Everything looks good. Cat is sleeping in the background. Okay. So I just need to quickly check which ones. I think 2 are missing. Yeah, Paul Ricard and Suzuka. I did the Zandvoort yesterday on a private server and it was really fun actually. I think it's a really cool track. I can't imagine racing on it, to be honest. But the track layout is kinda cool. So Suzuka and Paul Ricard. I think Suzuka might be trickier, so let's just do it. This one, and this one. Oh, let's wait. Of course, another opportunity. Come up with a base aggro setup, and as usual, I'll just put a bit more tire pressure in traction control 4, ABS 2, ECU map 2. Usually we should use 1. But fortunately we can check this as I found PDFs for that. Which I will also share in my Discord as soon as possible. ECU, so for the Merc it should be the 1, right? 1 is the fastest, 2 is a bit slower. Yeah, I guess honestly for the track medals we can go with 2. We could even use 3, which is the lowest fuel consumption linear throttle, but we are not hunting for good times now, we just want to finish the track medals. So I hope I won't need more fuel than 50. Front brakes and rear brakes always to 1, which is the best one. More brake in the front. And closing down the brake duct. So now we have the standard aggressive setup I usually do. And we are ready to do the track medals. So as usual, I have no idea about this track. I just basically head out and do it as good as possible on my own.
Green lights, give it all you can.
Just put on my gloves so we don't sweat so much on the steering wheel. So Suzuka, cloudy, not so warm. Let's see how we do. Something's not right here. Now we are back to normal. So let's see what Suzuka is. No, I have been messing around with the settings. The steering wheel, something doesn't feel quite right. No. It should actually be this one. So, as usual with track medals, we try to take it slow. Interesting. It's gonna be very interesting if we can do the 4 track medals there. Whoop! And of course. Very tight bend. Something feels still a bit off with the steering wheel because we were experimenting yesterday. Let me just quickly check if this is correct, because it feels different from what I am used to. The setting should be... Oh, gain is 50. Okay. I hope that this did the trick. Fascinating, somehow the settings changed. Damper gain 0. Come on, 1. 2, 0.5. Yes. Okay. I'm afraid I need to restart. Just a second, guys. I'll just quickly change this one here. I'll just have to restart because something is not right with the steering wheel, which is really interesting, to be honest, as usually it's just plug and play, but yesterday my girlfriend had some issues with the G29 and we were experimenting, and it seems that it messed it up for myself as well. So just quickly adapting min damper and damper gain 0, Anthony gain 1. Oh no, also 0. Okay. One 0.2 900 GSkill 1 0.5. Okay. Now we should be set. Just a quick check before I start it up again. Yeah, okay. Good, let's see if it works out now. Hello Dave! Reading about my PC upgrade. I actually got everything except the water cooling for the Ryzen CPU, which should arrive hopefully on Monday. But I already put in the RTX 2080 in my current system because no matter what I'm having currently, it's way better than everything else. So yeah, probably by next weekend. I'm not sure if it will be with the next stream because I'm also planning on changing a little bit on cable management and setup and my desk and everything. So because I also get my own sim rig, and yeah, let's see. So probably in the next 1 or 2 weeks we should have a full proper new setup. Okay, this looks correct now. I have no idea why it actually changed everything, but okie dokie. So 2 more tracks to go for track medals. And then we never have to drive the tracks we hate ever again. Good. I created the base setup before I had to reset my steering stuff. Suzuka is nice though, Dave. I don't know. As usual, I have absolutely no idea about the track. Yesterday I did Zandvoort and I enjoyed it really much. It's actually a really cool track layout. I can't imagine racing on it because it's so tight and narrow, so I'm not sure how you overtake there, but... Der Central Scrutinizer, mein Name ist Markus. Hallo Markus, mir geht's gut, danke. Ich sitze in Wien. We have an absolute baking hot summer day, but I can't really get out in the sun because I just had my 4th tattoo session and I just took off the foil, the healing foil, and I really have to be careful now for the next few days and not go into the sun, which means sitting here racing and streaming for you guys, which I enjoy as much as well. So.
Green light. Go, go, go.
But I managed to set up some ventilation right there that you can't see, so it's blowing a little bit of fresh air into my face. So, okay, now the steering wheel feels good. You're from Switzerland, hey! That's cool. I'm glad that you joined my stream. How's the weather in Switzerland? Is it as hot as well, or? So I'm trying to take it a bit slower because, as I said, no idea about the track. Oh boy, it looks definitely fun already. Okay. Whoop-de-doo. That was a nice one. Comfortably with the weather, great. Nice sunny day in Birmingham, UK. That's something, I don't know. I've visited London once and of course it was raining for 2 days and we had like 10 minutes of sunshine, I guess. So that's cool to have sunshine and beautiful weather in London, right? Sunshine and not too hot, that's perfect. Actually here in Austria the weather was pretty meh the past couple of weeks. Always cloudy, raining, cold, windy. not very exciting. So it's basically yesterday and today were the first good days. Of course, directly after I continued on my tattoo, and I can't really go out, so I have an excuse to stay at home while the girlfriend is away. I'm afraid that this track metal session will take a while. GVD, that's a very long track. Always an excuse to stay at home and game. Mom, I can't go out. I need to go on the racetrack. It's the benefit as an adult. There's an excuse for everything. This actually feels like the Silverstone triple thingy at the beginning. I don't know what their names are. I constantly need to look to the left on the map so that I can remember what's coming up. That was close. It's crazy that when you just see, or when you just know racetracks from television, how completely different they feel. Shit, please. When you go on them yourself, even if it's just in a game. Woo. I don't do any real tinkering around in setups. The only thing I do is I create a base. I use the base aggressive setup and just tinker some small updates that I usually do for myself. Shit. Which is, whoa, that was close. Traction control, ABS, a little bit more in tire pressure because it's usually too low. Brake set from brake set on 1 because the 2 is wrong. This time I just set the ECU mapping for the second one, which is a bit more saving fuel because I don't need full power when doing track medals. And then I'm closing down the brake ducts by 1 in the front and 2 in the rear so that my brakes will keep temperature better. But I can show you afterwards quickly. It's really good to always come up with like your own base aggressive setup, because there are a few things one should know, like with the rear and front brake set, which is always a weaker one than usually possible. Okay. I knew I was too late there. But at least we got 1 track medal so far. This track feels like I don't even need a 6th gear. Oh, I already know which track I won't be racing a lot. And this is Suzuka. It's a bit too many turns for my taste. It's not, I don't know, right now it doesn't feel like it's flowing very much. Zandvoort yesterday felt a bit more flowing. Ah! My camera picture looks absolutely bright. Let's take a little break. Just to dip this quickly. Does it look bright? Jesus Christ. I really need to get some proper lighting set up once my computer is upgraded. Okay. Woo! Why can't we take this line? This is a nice bend actually. Ha! Doesn't feel like a shortcut, but at least I don't have to go through the grass. Yeah, as I expected, Suzuka is a bit trickier if you have absolutely no idea about the track. So let's focus on taking it a bit slower. Bend coming up. Looking at the chat. See you, Scrutinizer. Thanks for joining by. Thanks for stopping by. See you soon. No problem. Don't worry, this happens all the time. It's another good excuse to learn the track better. Okay, this is not really a U-turn, it's more like a double bend. So now we have a straight coming up with, I think, a chicane. No, with a left turn and then a chicane? Yeah, left bend and then chicane. This is really a hidden chicane because it's kinda... you can't really see it. You have to know it's there, okay. As always, I can't go too slow because then it will fail again. But here it's easy to go through. The game is okay with you going slow. But this is a very tricky track. Holy shit. Comes the stupid right bend. Okay. Slowly remembering what's coming up. This was a bit too motivated. Wow, very tricky track. This is again a bend, a turn that's a bit hidden behind a little hill. Like... some turns on the track feel like they're a bit hidden behind the track itself. Not sure how to explain that in English, but I think you know what I mean. poor AMG gets revved like crazy. We're approaching the second track medal, now just don't screw it up.
Personal fastest lap.
It was close to screwing it up. Then comes the stupid right bend. Yeah, blind, that's right, thanks. Sometimes I just keep forgetting words in the English language. Okay, we got 2 track medals. Now just 2 more laps. Next corner that feels a little blind to me. It's like here, whoop. I have to brake before I can see them, yeah, blind. That's perfect description, Dave. Thank you very much! I keep on learning new stuff. So there's the 100-meter board there. This one is totally blind, I think. You just see the orange pontons on the right, and that's basically it. And then suddenly after these, the tight corner comes up.
Well done, mate. This has been your personal best.
Don't stress me with personal bests. This section is actually fun. If you know the line through it, I think it's really cool to absolutely smash it. Don't screw it up, don't screw it up. Stupid right bend. Can completely rattle over this one. Okay. Remembering a few parts of the track. Wow, this one is absolutely blind. You really have to brake before you see the corner there. And here's the next one, I think. Whoa, that was close. Okay. Breathe on the straight. Then comes the left bend. And then the chicane. Oh, see, too late. Completely blind. Whoa! Easy, little Merc. Just a few more corners.
Well done, mate. Personal best.
curbs look actually very friendly. Those are friendly curbs, not naughty curbs. Right bend coming up. I'll just shift gears a bit earlier. And we got the track medals. Tire pressures were way too low, but at least we got this one. Cool. So, which leaves just one more track. And that's Paul Ricard. And the only thing I know about Paul Ricard is it has a huge long straight. Where is it? There. Yeah. Oh, shoopidoo. That looks fun. Nearly 6 kilometers. A huge long straight line. Let's see. And then we are done with track medals. And then I'm thinking about, I want to stick with the AMG, but I'm still not sure which should be my second car. Ferrari or try the Lamborghini, I'm not sure. So we go create our standard aggressive setup as usual. So I always put like 0.2, 0.3 more tire pressure in because it usually is too low. Traction control I like on 4, ABS on 2, just for this one. ECU we can take on 2, which is a bit lower fuel consumption, a bit smoother. Doesn't really matter for track medals, we don't need one, we are not going high speeds. 50 liters, and then as usually you see front brake, rear brakes is the second set, which is actually a worse set. I don't know why they do that. So let's go back to 1. Brake bias after the long straight, we will have some immense fishtailing if you go with just 60%, so 62% for the EMG. Dampers we ignore. Brake ducts, front 3, rear 2. Very low rear wing because of the aero. So we have again our base aggro. Dave has to go as well. You're welcome, Dave. Thanks for stopping by. Maybe I'll see you later. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll stream a little longer today. It's also interesting to see how I get better. Okay. Great. And before we head out,
Green light, go, go, go.
drink a little bit. I'm also cutting a new video showing my lap progress on Monza because I was the first time on 149. And I even was on course to do a 148 on Monza, and then I just got blocked by a car in the last corner, which was crazy. But anyway. So, let's finish up Paul Ricard. Again, absolutely no idea what this is, what this does. Oh, pit limiter for the few meters, nope. So, we have cool brake marker boards. Are you kidding me? There are basically no walls. This is just a huge airfield. Oh my god. Are you kidding me, guys? I think this track is the perfect example on how to look for your own brake markers and turn markers. Because without that you have no idea where the hell you're going here. Oh my god, this is a very strange track. So now we can basically relax, drink a cold beer, Ah, the summer breeze through the hair, listening to the 80s music on the radio. I've been looking for freedom. I guess I should brake here. Okay. I was afraid that there's a really tight corner coming up. Oh, holy cow. There are no... It's really hard to find any visual markers on this track. Because it's empty. The track is absolutely empty. The next one is a left, right. Yeah, left, right combination. Oh my god. That feels so crazy. Would be fun to know that if you have the perfect exit out of this turn, how fast you can actually go. But after the stuff I kept hearing about this track, I thought it would be more difficult. I mean, it's difficult to find visual markers. Fun track. I think this turn needs to be done from more outside. Just shifting early to not have any power oversteer. This was really bad. But at least we are approaching 2 track medals and then only 2 laps left. So I think we should manage to do that really quick. This is like a absolutely blind chicane. Absolutely hilarious. Later turn in and like this, yeah. Beep beep buddy bum. I've been watching Aristoteles yesterday evening drive with the McLaren and absolutely not concentrated on his laps. 265, 67, 8, 9, 270, 71, 72, 73. was absolutely the wrong line. That doesn't matter, we just want to survive the track metal process. Nope, 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 nope. Oh shit, okay. Too motivated. Always happens. Tire pressure is absolutely wrong as well, but okay. I don't want to interrupt this session now because of that. Okay. This can be done without braking. '72, '73. Jesus. Just focus. Do not be slower than the pace indicator is suggesting. And not lose control of the car again. That's a long, long way to hell. To hell with you. .274. I even stayed in 4th gear. This is the second clean lap, 2 more to go. And then we have the last track with all track medals. Let's see how fast we can go. Woo! Guess if I lower the rear wing completely, maybe even able to reach 280. 274 was the highest so far. What was it? I think 274. It's such a strange track. Whoop. Okay. We are nearing the end, just a tiny bit more. 3 or 4. Focus. Last clean lap for the last track medal ever. I like how the inside of the car is lighting up blue and red depending on the track. Looks kinda cool, like I'm in a disco fever. And the long straight again. I have to be honest, this is absolutely stupid. It feels like you're driving around on an airfield, not on a racetrack. Can't top 274, it seems. Very careful with the braking here, because it feels like I will absolutely lose control, guaranteed. And this should be it. Come on, come on, come on. Last track medal ever. Last track medal ever. Come on, come on. Yes! Celebration! Ah, yeah. This was the last track and the last track medal. So no more driving on tracks I have absolutely no passion for. Finally. Finally. That felt great. At least one more achievement. If it's not the safety rating we can get up, it's at least that. Oh boy. It's not even 100, it's just 99. What? Of course, consistency now is screwed because of that. Safety. We need to increase the safety rating to at least 80. Okay, let's look what's going on there. The last one, I think. Was it? No. What was the server name? other way around, dude. Yeah, you have 3 with currently no one driving. Okay. Well, it's definitely 3 tracks, I have no idea. Also good are the Belgium guys. The ACC Belgium family. Nürburgring always full. Monza always full. Oh, of course. Shall we risk it? Let's risk it. Let's see what we can do here. The last time I went on track was actually okie dokie. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, the race is coming up. Shit. I thought there was qualifying. It's at 10 minutes qualifying. So we can watch Monza Turn 1 chaos madness unfold. 45 liters of fuel for... Yeah, that's enough for a 12-minute race, definitely enough. So... But it's interesting, it said qualifying 10 minutes, but or was the color on race? I didn't see it. I thought it was on qualifying for 10 minutes left. Ah, now they're coming in. I just... After I've come out, I'll just watch what happens. And just take it slow, because I don't want to be involved in any crash whatsoever. Public lobbies are always a risk. Come on! Do it! I want to get out of here! Ice cold tires, great.
Green light. Give it all you can.
Oh, okay. They still let me wait for 30 more seconds.
Low tire pressure. Stay away from curbs.
Stay away from curbs. Race mode on. Looks like they survived the first turn. First victim that locked out. Have to be careful and get our tires on temperature first. Yeah, tires not on temperature.
Yellow flag, be careful there. There's a slow car up ahead.
That's always interesting in Monza. More than usual, there's a car directly in the middle of the track. Oh, oh, oh. You just have to be clean and consistent, and you will gain some places. Maybe we can stick into someone to increase our safety rating. If we closely follow someone, we can increase the safety rating at least. Our most important thing is to not crash. Okay, I can't look back. Interesting.
Yellow flag ahead, be careful. There's a slow car ahead.
T1 drama.
Slow car ahead.
I have to say the AMG feels really good on Monza.
Yellow flag, be careful.
What the hell are the guys doing? I really like the skin of this Ferrari. I have to turn in a bit earlier there. I thought so. That's why I didn't push the accelerator through. Because I saw the Lamborghini coming back into the track.
Clear on the left.
Why do I get blue flag? Dude, he's slower than me. Pick up enough speed. Oh boy, this will be ugly.
There's a car in stick pit lane. Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Yeah, I was afraid that might happen. I was a bit too late on brakes because there was the Ferrari in front of me giving me some slipstream. I should have braked a bit earlier. That was my mistake. Whoop. Much over the curbs there. Need to find a cleaner pace.
Yellow flag ahead, be careful.
Woo! Why can't I look back? Still something wrong with the controls. Just missed the turning. Come on, concentrate.
Not over yet.
Just managing to do 148s a few days ago. Not finding my rhythm now.
Yellow flag ahead.
I need to brake earlier now. No. See, if I would have braked as late as the last time, that would have ended. Yeah.
Car on the left. Yellow flag, be careful there.
Jesus Christ.
Clear on the left.
Monza, the massacre. Looks like we won't get any clean lap in there. Every lap I have to, I don't know, avoid someone. That was a bit too late. Jesus.
Yellow flag ahead, watch out in front.
Dude. What's going on with the guys? This is a battlefield. A race is over even before I can get into any sorts of rhythm because of all the crashes happening.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
Ah, that was a bit too much. And the Porsche is still standing there, right on the exit. Why? This is madness. No, this is Monza! Shit, now I'm in the slipstream of the Ferrari. I'm actually going to...
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Whoa. I'm absolutely thankful that he stick to the right. That was a really good and smart move from the Ferrari guy. He left me a bit of space on the left. Now maybe we can stick behind that guy for a bit of safety rating increase. 3 minutes to go. Yeah, I need to just brake a bit earlier. But he's definitely nervous. So it's really good practice to stick behind a car, not get irritated too much. And there's the Lamborghini sliding around all over again. Stick behind the car, don't get irritated by the car. Keep looking at your ideal racing line, but more importantly brake earlier. Because if you don't do it, it can end bad because of the lack in aero. But the Porsche is catching up, so...
Yellow flag is active. Car on the left. There's a car leaving the pit lane, watch out. Clear on the left.
Yep. That was close. Hey, I just saw Lego Exotics is back. Just give me a second to catch up in the chat.
Car on the right.
What are they doing, guys?
Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
That was a bit confusing now. I stopped collecting medals, Lego Exotics. I just did the last track with the last track medal, so no more track medals! Dude, that Lambo is irritating the hell out of me. 40. Oh, and the Porsche behind me was getting too ambitious. Monza is always fun and exciting. Everybody keeps crashing. Oh, and the Lambo is drifting.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
Yellow flag ahead. I constantly hear that yellow flag's ahead. Yellow flag ahead. Watch out, slow car. I wonder if he brakes early enough. Yeah, he did. Whoops. Last lap. You just switched in, Lego. Yep, I was absolutely quick with the last remaining track medals. I did Suzuka and Paul Ricard.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Suzuka was a bit of pain in the rear. Paul Ricard was, let's say, interesting. Because it felt like driving on an airfield. Absolutely no visual indicators whatsoever. Ah, not good. Ah, no rhythm today here in Monza. Last time I managed to go in pole position, no, second place. Had an amazing start and was leading the race until I crashed. Oh. Yeah.
Some light damage on the front.
Like that.
Box, we have to repair the car.
Oh, I can't steer anymore. Can we finish the race with no steering? No, we can't. Shit. And now these two are crashing. Jesus Christ, guys. I can't steer.
Alright, checkered flag. Good job. You did the best you could.
Yeah. Blame me. That was a horrible race. Too many guys crashing. So, Monza is really understated. Everyone thinks it's so easy. Yeah, everybody thinks it's easy, but it's actually not. That's true. Oh, you did all the track medals on Laguna Seca. Congrats, man. How did it feel to go through the corkscrew? Actually, the AMG feels quite well on Monza. No tires at 1, please. Just there. Let's see. Mount Panorama. Mount Panorama was really interesting to do. I kinda liked the track, but I'm really scared of it because the mountain section is so mental. I don't know any other word. Absolut verrückt. The pit limiter in this Mercedes feels so clunky. It's like a and in the Ferrari it's like corkscrew was not your problem?
Yellow flag, good job.
Sounds like you did it right. Overdriving the car a bit.
Yellow flag, be careful.
Yellow flag. Somebody's not warming up his tires properly. These are the only two corners I don't feel comfortable here in Monza because I don't know. Somehow I have not found the right line through them. And of course this section is ballsy. Because if I hit too much of the curbs I'm screwed. So I rather lift the throttle a bit just to make sure not to crash. Mostly not the problem, this corkscrew in Laguna Seca. Yeah, I know, it's either hop oder drop, as we say in German. And you drop many times. No. Why are you drifting here? We are not drift competition. Okay, let's focus a bit on a clean lap. It's okay. Now I like to go tight through here. I know you can go more to the outside, but I don't know, I feel that I'm losing time there. Not so good, this can be done better. This was absolutely horrible. Yeah. Something is not quite right. Something doesn't feel right. I had a better feeling the last time. Let's see if this makes it feel a bit more comfortable. But I have to say, after trying out Zandvoort yesterday, I think it's a really cool track. I just cannot imagine racing on it. Because it's so tight and narrow and there's absolutely no overtaking possibilities, I think. Now we are on the mission to increase our safety rating. I have no idea how that will work out with the guys crashing all over the place. Oh, holy crap. This turn feels so strange. Yellow flag in Sector 3. What else? Might there be a slow car ahead? You will find out soon in Sector 3.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful. Slow car ahead.
Yes, there is a slow car ahead. Something feels definitely different than to the last time I was driving here. But the temperature is fine. One of my cats longing for attention. Not great, but not so bad. Whoop, too tight. No, that's not the way into this corner. That was too slow. So also I don't know what to do else in these corners. They feel so strange. I'm losing so much time through them. Whoa! Shoo. Feels like I'm actually driving a crash fest derby. Not a good time. I should be on the 149. There's absolutely no clean lap so far. Too many people crashing and irritating me. Bit smoother. This was better, I just was too late. Great.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Okay, I think this was a tiny bit better. Ah, that was too late. I need to turn in a tiny bit earlier and get on the accelerator earlier. Lost a bunch of time there. That was okay. Yeah, I picked up good speed there. Oh, thank you very much. See, can we take the speed? Shit. Lap not counting anymore.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out.
I was 2 seconds faster. What a shame. 7. That's gonna make for a very interesting start in the midfield. Well, not midfield, front. Front, field, whatever. It's gonna be fun.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Now, the questions of all questions. The mother of all questions. Will we survive turn 1? I guess I'm sticking to the outside, and if it's just getting too busy, I'm gonna drive straight away. Just... okay. The race is 12 minutes. Okay, I don't even need to change fuel. But yeah, just to make sure. Muahaha, Razit. Yeah. Let's see what we can do. Can we survive the Monza crash fest? Oh, yeah, that's fine. Come on, let's go. I want to drive. Right plus if you are on the wheel. Yes, I am on the wheel. Ooh, T300. Ooh. Professor Bunatix is ready for the massacre. Come on. Good luck, have fun, mate. Thank you very much. It's all about surviving the first corner. Porsche is very hard to tame. I'm in a Mercedes. I'm in the AMG. The guy in front is sleeping.
Low tire pressure. Stay clear of the curbs.
I have no idea what the guys are doing. Oh, they do this is a full lap, okay. It's not the shorter starting procedure, it's a full lap procedure. That's the first time in the open multiplayer lobby. Line up in single file, that's not really working. Viel Spaß, danke Lego. Obviously the people there have no clue what single file means. Oh, come on, guys. And that's why in an open multiplayer lobby you don't do that. Look at that mess. It's just stupid. Yeah, it's madness. This is not Sparta, this is madness. Stay in double file. Now it's gonna get interesting. Do we all get disqualified for just driving like madmen? I guess nobody knows his position anymore. Einen Hühnerhaufen. Yeah. This is absolute chaos. Usually the Belgium ACC servers are really good, but now nobody knows on which spot he is, to be honest. They all just drive. Look at that shit. I bet the race can't even be started like that. We will all get disqualified. This will never work. Look at that shit. What the hell? I got handed down from 7th place now to nearly the midfield.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Don't touch anyone. Don't touch anyone. Yeah. I'm careful to not touch anyone. Of course, what are they doing? They don't give a shit. Well, I'm sure we're gonna catch at least 10 other cars that are crashing or whatever, so let's just make sure that we stay safe. But it's always an adventure in my live stream. That's why in Monza you always have to start in like the front.
Slow car ahead. Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front.
Poor pit guy. Slow car ahead. Slow car ahead. Slow car. Watch out in front. Slow car. Yellow flag ahead. Watch out. Das war doch so klar, ja. Es war so klar. Especially after nobody knew. First of all, they don't know what it means to line up in a single file and keep their positions. And then, of course, they had no idea about the starting procedure.
Slow car ahead.
Why? Oh my god! Did you see that? It was like... Oh my god, I have to save the replay just for some funny screenshots. My god. How did I survive that? That's very scary, man. I'm sweating already. Nice dodge, thanks. Braking a bit earlier. Yep, he's taking off. I'm just driving very defensively right now. I'm really not pushing because any minute it can happen that the next guy is right on track in front of me.
Yellow flag ahead, watch out.
I'll just see something happen right there.
There's a slow car ahead.
Yep. See, I knew that was happening.
Car on the left. Yellow flag, be careful.
And of course, he's leaving me no room. Why should he? Why should he leave me room? Brilliant race. Brilliant race. I love it. I knew that I shouldn't pass there because he will leave me no room whatsoever. And now there's a guy coming. Yeah, okay. That's not a race, that's just a wreck fest. I'm surprised that the car is even still driving. Yeah. Absolutely ridiculous.
Slow car ahead.
Look at the guy! What the hell are you doing? Brake is on the left.
Yellow flag ahead, be careful. There's a slow car ahead. We've got some light damage on the front.
This race is absolutely forgettable. I mean, my dodge was epic, but then it just got worse from that point. But honestly, I shouldn't have dodged into that Ferrari because I was already sure that he won't leave me any space. He was not aware that there is another car coming behind him, which is way faster because he messed up the corner. Yeah, okay, the car is completely screwed right now. I have no aero whatsoever. So I'm gonna head back into the pits. No, why don't you let me change stuff? I don't want to change tires and brakes. Well, that was a very short race, thanks to the brilliant driving of some guys. But that's gonna make for an incredible replay. Oh, I wanted to change. I don't want to pause the game, I just want to change the rating. Yeah. Race etiquette, or a lack of race etiquette, is actually the biggest issue here in the open multiplayer lobbies, because people don't drive with the other drivers, they drive against them, which is okay if you know what you're doing. If you don't know what you're doing, you should always be aware of your surroundings and drive defensively. And the Ferrari clearly was not aware of his surroundings. He wasn't checking his mirrors, he wasn't checking his radar, maybe he even deactivated it, I don't know. Okay. I'm just so afraid that my safety rating is dropping all the time because of races like that. And I actually want to push it above 80 to be able to go into competition races where hopefully more experienced racers are. But the thing I'm always thinking here is that, like, I'm not even racing for the win. I know that it doesn't make any sense to push for winning, because that it's not about that. It's about having fun, be you know, race clean and as good as you can, and not just go crazy and push for the win. I don't understand. There's nothing to win. come on, I just started the engine. I'm not sure if I want to stay on that server. I think maybe there's another one without the single file blah blah blah. Look, there's a blue Ferrari again. Tires are ice cold now. Let's just see if we can get close and stick behind. To at least have some increase in the safety rating. Yeah, that's right, Lego, you just said it.
Yellow flag ahead, watch out.
I think there are some players who just want to crash and make your life, or not your life, but your racing experience worse.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
Again, yellow flag. So let's see where the Ferrari is braking. Yeah, I also think that I can't increase my safety rating here. But I don't want to race against AI, it's just so boring. But maybe I have to do it again. Whoa. What's this guy doing there?
Car on the right.
Oh, come on, McLaren. See?
Clear on the right.
I know he's quicker and he's a lap in front of me, so I'll just let him pass. Easy. And now I can try and follow for safety rating. In the hopes I can still increase it. I mean, safety rating should only decrease if I am the one causing the crashes.
Yellow flag, be careful.
But if someone is bumping into me, I think it should actually not. Well, I'm not sure. We will see after that. I'm gonna check my rating afterwards.
Okay, the leader is on the final lap now. Give it all you can.
I'm just trying to close the gap. I mean, the cool thing against the AI is that you can just stick behind someone where you feel comfortable and follow him for half an hour and really increase your safety rating, but it's just so tedious. Ah, no.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
But the AMG feels really good on braking. I think this was better. No. This was bad. Okay. I managed to do the first turn here better, but the second one was just shit. Yeah, I get a penalty if somebody's crashing into me, but I think they're not as high as if I crash into somebody else. I don't know, I have to read up on this again.
Yellow flag ahead, charging front. The leader has finished the race.
And off he goes.
Right, mate, race is over. Good job, you did the best you could. Take it easy,
You did the best you can, oh yes. Let's quickly save the replay and leave the server and take a look, because this was absolutely horrible. Yeah, push the safety rating to a good value and go to the servers, to the better ones, yeah. I mean, it's also helpful to, there are a lot of discords and a lot of racing leagues who have private servers with passwords. That also helps if you join them, because usually there are good players there. Usually. I mean, yeah, the first one was bad, but this one doesn't, you know, it's not that, it could be worse. It could be really, really worse. So, anyway. Let's take a look at that crazy replay. Yeah, trust bonus points, yeah. You always need to finish a race that you get the trust bonus points. Thanks. My lap record in Monza, 2 days ago, it was actually here, the qualifying. I managed to do 1:49.2, and I was on the next lap again 6/10 ahead, so it would have been an amazing 1:48. And then a McLaren blocked me in the last corner, and I couldn't just get through and had to slow down. And yeah, so the potential is there to do a 1:48 with the AMG on Monza. The potential is definitely there. Okie. Which, let's check helicopter. Oh yeah, that was the stupid warm-up round, right? Oh no. This was the start, right? It looked good until then, and I was sure like shit, okay, I can do the inside. And then, boom. Maybe I was a bit too slow. So, there we have this. And I think... Oh yeah, there was this, the GTR taking off. My people need me! Oh yeah, there was this nice move. He's definitely not checking his mirrors. See? Rup donk! Dude! Around and around we go. Oh, the car looks nice. Did I have the dodge maneuver here? No. I had to go into the pits, get repaired, blah blah blah. No, that dodge maneuver was before. There it was. Look at that. Let's take it a tiny bit slower. You can see the massacre unfold there already. What the hell were they doing? 1, 2, 3, 4 cars at least involved. Would you look at that? How close that was? You, Jesus. Yeah, that was a horrible race. Ah. Yeah, usually the live vorhin verpasst. Yeah. Oh my god, that was crazy. I don't want to do Nürburgring again. I hate Nürburgring. Nobody driving on these. Okay. What's with the sim grid from Dave? Oops. Nobody there. I think it's maybe a bit too early in the afternoon for guys really playing. Doopy doopy doo. DNA Racing, Monza 65. Should we give it another try? Let's give it another try. I'm not sure why everyone's driving Monza, just because it's such a short and easy track. At least the people think it's easy. If I could just qualify in like the top 5. Every time I think I'm going to hit one of the Würstchen in the corners, there's still so much room to go through. Fun thing is my wheel is going mental on the Monza straight. Not sure why. That was okay. 147, no. right now I would just be happy if I get into a rhythm and
Slow
can
car ahead.
get below 150. Car is not good in the corner. Dude, that was still within track limits. That's impossible. I'm not complaining. Too early on the accelerator. Yeah, I'm losing so much time. Come on, 158. I can go below 150. I know that. I did it before. Great, now the guy behind me. Losing my focus. Maybe I can get in another lap. The car is horrible in this turn. I don't know why.
Yellow flag, be careful.
I'm always losing grip in this right corner.
Yellow flag in sector 1. Yellow flag, be careful there.
And last time I was doing the 149, close to 148, the car didn't feel as heavy to the front and I didn't change anything. I'm not sure.
Yellow flag ahead, watch out.
Look at the mess here. Lots of parts lying around. Too early on the brakes.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Okay, at least a little bit better. Totally messed up my line through there. One more try. Finally! Cleaner lap. But that was a bit of a struggle.
Your lap time is invalidated. Please try to stay on the track.
Nice! Yeah, thanks. Thanks for sticking with me. Now I just need to find a way to make the front end not feel so heavy. Maybe too much brake balance? I don't know. How much brake balance? $63. Whew. Usually have 62. Maybe that might help a little bit. Good luck, have fun. Thank you very much. Let's hope for the best in turn number 1. 15-minute races are all so short. "15 minutes, 10 laps is..." yeah, that's not even 10 laps. I actually need to go to the bathroom. Come on, start! I think race drivers pee in their race suit, but I can't. Oh, thank God. Usual start procedure. Not the crazy one from before. Come on, guys. Keep going. Why did I have to change my position to the right?
Green light, give it all you got.
Good start.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the
Sorry.
left.
But there was no room. That was a bit aggressive by me, but it worked, fortunately. Now just be careful. I think the guy behind me is definitely a bit faster. Bisschen Brechstange, ja.
Yellow flag ahead, be careful.
Hey, Spaghetti, yo!
This is me,
I'm really happy to see you back in. Yeah, more Monza action. Because life would be boring without Monza. Okay, Okay, that was good. Just need to keep my clean line so that I don't irritate the guy behind me. Because that might force him into a mistake. And maybe I can catch up to the guys up front, but not sure. Ooh, they're doing some mistakes.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
I saw that coming. My mistake. But see, I was aware that he's coming to the inside, so I left him some space. Contrary to the Ferrari previously, and now lifting the throttle and braking a bit earlier. See, he's a bit too motivated because he was nervous as I was very close behind him. So I'm losing a bit of distance right now, but I just want to keep safe, be safe, and drive clean. I don't want to force any accident right now. I like his color scheme, black-orange. Looks like we are in a good spot. We survived the turn 1 massacre with the crowbar behind, between our teeth. The Ferrari behind us looks quick as well. You wish more people raced that way? Yeah, thanks. I wish as well.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out.
You missed the last race, which was a total massacre. So now just careful, because the guy in front of the Merc seems to have a bit of issues. Lifting the throttle, braking earlier. Now that the Ferrari is behind, now everyone is in each other's slipstream. Great. Now if this will end well.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
I left the Ferrari some space. I was expecting him to approach me on the inside. It actually looked like the Porsche was going into the pit lane. What the fuck is he doing? Braking way too early.
Clear on the right.
Yeah. Guys, what are you doing? What are people doing? I really don't know what people are doing there. They are not looking ahead. This is the third time today that this happens. They are not looking ahead. They are not thinking about the other cars braking. They are not thinking that when they are in slipstream, their brake distance increases. It's just... This was looking like a really good, clean race. No, someone else doesn't know how to brake. It's incredible. And again, I'm getting punted out for driving clean and smooth. Taking care of the guys in front of me to not crash them out. I get punished for that. Ah. Shame, it was a really good race so far. Yeah. Now it doesn't feel like I have car damage. And now I missed my braking marker. Oops. I'm just a bit frustrated right now.
Yellow flag, be careful there. We are halfway through, keep it up.
I'm not sure if the car's alright. I think so, but might be a little bit of aero damage. Being a bit more careful through there. I think I need some cold beer after that session to calm down my nerves. This section feels really... The first turn into the left is no problem with the EMG, but then the right with the curbs there, they are so... The Mercedes is so strange there that if I'm too much on the curbs, they pull me in and completely unsettle the car, so I'm so careful there right now. I think my front splitter is damaged because I can't accelerate out of the last corner there. Can't hold the line. But braking still feels very good. That was not so beautiful. Lots of stop and go.
There's a slow car ahead. Yellow flag ahead, watch out in front.
Blind corner, slow car ahead. Holy macaroni! I somehow expected this. Why? I have a feeling for idiots. This might be another replay worthy to be saved. Guys, today I'm providing action like you've never seen it before. So this turns fine. This right-hander here is really scary if you touch the curbs. At least in a Mercedes. That's not... We are not playing Assetto Corsa Competizione. We are playing Assetto Corsa Crash Edition, whatever. Crashottizione. Yeah, the car feels unstable in faster corners. I need to accelerate a bit later here, otherwise I can't hold the line. Even someone got even disqualified for track limits, so that says a lot about driving capabilities here on that server. It's just a shame my usual servers are empty, but it's a bit too early for racing, I think, for people on a Saturday. Wreckfestizione, exactly, Razid. Assetto Corsa Wreckfestizione. Crash like you never clashed before with lots of people you don't know. guy behind me getting nervous. He wants to pass because it's like
Yellow flag.
another place gained. I just...
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Come on, move ahead. Let me in on some slipstream. Jesus Christ, my buttons are completely messed up after changing. I don't know why this got messed up. Car feels unstable right now, it's crazy. But I would have been surprised if there was no damage after getting hit 2 or 3 times. Come on! Wreckfestizione. We have to write that one down in my Discord. Join the Wreckfest server. Late. I was getting better drive through the first right-hander and then I messed it up again. But anyway, car feels a bit strange. One more lap, fuel is low. Ooh. This section feels like Harakiri every time. Feels like the rally chicane in Nürburgring. We're just... Now I know why everybody said avoid Monza. I was like, why? Monza is such a beautiful track. Oh, I'm actually going faster now with a damaged car. Well, faster. Well, finally, I hit the right braking point and managed the chicane pretty good. With a damaged car. All it needs is a damaged car to go over the limit. No remorse. Screw 500,000 car, I wanna go faster. Too late in the first one. No, that's about it. It's not possible to go anymore with the car. Hey, see you later, Spaghetti-O.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front. Slow car ahead.
We have heard that for some time now. Quite often. Slow car ahead.
Finish the race.
The quote of the day: slow car ahead. We could make an Assetto Corsa rap song with that. Watch out, yellow flags. Slow car ahead. It's the edition of Assetto Corsa Wreckfestizione. Whatever. I'm not a rapper. A really beautiful first half of the race screwed by somebody not able to brake.
You did your best. Bring it back to the pits.
4 trust bonus. Whee! So, wow, now I can finally go to the bathroom. Woo! Dun, dun, dun. I'm just thinking if I should do at least one race against AI to push the safety rating more. Good race, yeah, thank you. I did my best. When I get fisted from behind. Yeah, safety got... Okay, but look, that was actually... still looking good. The safety rating is just fluctuating every time I get a new rating in because of all those little bars right there. I need to have more higher bars. I need higher rating. Come on! But now I need to get to the bathroom. Be right back. So I think I need to come up with a toilet break screen so that watchers don't get irritated when they join. Racid left as well, okay. I think I want to practice again racing against somebody who is really close. Either Silverstone or Kyalami. To at least increase the safety rating. And practice a bit more against other cars. Let's do a quick race. Okay. We have a pretty good base aggro setup here. 20 minutes. I think the time is like 150. No, what is it? 145. 10 laps. 10, 11, 12. 37. We should be fine with 40. Well, let's take 50. It doesn't really matter. What gives? So the reason I do this now is just really to have another cleaner session for my safety rating and just to practice more driving behind another car, getting a feeling for the distance, brake distance, and kind of expect when he brakes and what he does, and of course also to keep looking at my ideal racing line and not at the car in front of me. So let's see what we can do here. Ouch. Ow, careful with my tattoo. I can really recommend driving with gloves, especially when it gets warmer now in summer. It feels way more comfortable on the racing wheel. All the cars are so loud. The starting procedure against AI always feels so clunky. Come on guys, go!
Green line, go, go, go.
Every time, this happens every time. The game is slowing me down on purpose because the car next to me is going so slow.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
So now the goal is to just find a car that we can stick behind that has a good pace. And if it's too slow, pass it and go behind another car. That's why I'm always starting in the midfield. As in the beginning the cars are really lined up properly. Have to be careful uphill here. They're braking very early. They're braking so early into this section here. Oh, I love the sound, the grunt of the V8.
This is your Brussels West.
Oh, he's thinking about overtaking.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
I just overtook 2 cars at the same time, ha ha ha. Because I know they always brake so late here. Now I have to catch up to the Nissan in front. This section here is so tricky, you can lose a lot of time here. Or gain a lot of time, let's see. Side, okay, can be a bit tighter. I think we can pass the Nissan and stick behind the Porsche. Because usually the GTR is not as quick.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
That was very late on the brake.
On the left. Clear on the left.
But it paid off. Getting some good drive through there, cool. Full push here. Very late on the brakes. Now comes the tricky section. You have to be very precise on the throttle here or you will unsettle the car just too much. Okay, that was really clean. Have to be careful here because usually they brake in this section, yep. It's so nice to drive against a good level of AI in comparison to open multiplayer lobbies. Because you can absolutely expect what they are doing. As they are sticking to the racing line and sticking to the braking points on a regular basis. This is refreshing now. This is now really welcome change. Ooh, we're getting some good drive through here. It's a good race pace. You can be so smooth on the throttle. You can do a lot of of playing around with the throttle only through a corner. Oh, be careful. That was a bit too early in turn-in. But I'm just careful because of the Porsche in front of me. Good acceleration out of here. I think I can go flat through here. Yeah.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Braked a bit later. Ah, he was fast. Okay. I thought that I might be able to block him, but... Ah, now I'm losing time. That was not good. Ah, okay. Maybe settle behind the Porsche for the remainder of the race. Might look a bit boring, but... it's safe to increase the rating. I could do some really good lap times here, but yeah. Just rather keep behind the car. Just need to get a bit closer. Good. So beautiful to be in such a good rhythm. Now we are close.
Well done, mate. You are so fast.
I'm now sticking behind him. And I was expecting his braking point on point. Did you see that? That was good. No. Careful. Too much turn in while braking.
We are at the halfway mark. Still a long way to go.
Need to get a bit closer again. I can do this after this turn because they brake so early. Good.
Losing to the car heading sector 1.
Yeah, I know. Thank you. This time a bit better. I was braking too much the lap before. was not a good at apex. Just try to get as close as possible. Just had to brake there a little bit. I can easily catch up in the next section. Because I definitely need to get closer. Losing time in the last section. That was close. Some drive through here so that I can catch up with the guys. Hello. Ah, that was a bit too late. I unsettled the car too much there. I need to get a tiny bit closer. They're pulling away a little bit. Okay, that was a bit cleaner. Now I'll brake a bit later. Ay, that was not good. Okay. Still, this is the main corner. I still lose time. It's still a bit tricky for me. But we're doing consistent 145s. If you touch the inside curbs, here the car pulls you into the corner and you can push the accelerator a bit earlier. That's good. It's not so good. But I'm getting closer to the guys. That's important. One lap a bit cleaner, and we're getting closer to them again. No, that was my mistake. Shifting into fourth gear, sorry.
Car on the right.
This would have been a nearly perfect race. But good lesson learned. We lost a bit of focus, did a mistake and paid the price. Basically the Audi paid the price. But this should not influence the safety rating much. Should actually be a good boost to the safety rating so far, because it's a very clean race with lots of clean overtaking maneuvers. You can hear the Porsche roaring. Okay, here be careful. Curbs, try to hit the curbs on the inside because they pull you in. Ah, that was not as clean as it could have been. It's a really tricky section because it always unsettles the car. Whoop. I think we're catching even up on the guys in front.
Right. Clear on the right.
Wow. I completely forgot about the earlier braking point there.
Gaining on the car, heading sector 1.
So now watch out. Okay, that was smooth. I'm still not able to hit the apex there. We're actually catching the four-man group up front. That's fun. Braking so early in this section, I don't know why. Ah, missed the apex there.
Leaders on the final lap now.
Six cars in a row.
The leader has finished the race.
Okay, nice and clean race.
car back.
Okay, time for a break, guys. Might be back later. Thanks for watching and see you soon.